Hello, Sagittarius. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly love reading. So, for this reading, like always, I'll be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, and also I'll be pulling out a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. Okay, so like always, this is not gender specific. This reading is just regarding our energies. Okay. So whichever energy you relate to the most will be the message for you, okay? All right, so let's shuffle the cards and let's set the intention for my lovely Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what's in store for the Divine Feminines. All right, we have the Star for the Divine Feminine. So lots of healing coming in for her, okay? Let's see what else. We have the High Priestess. Okay, lots of intuition. When we have the Temperance. Okay, so let's see for the Divine Masculines. So what's in store for the Divine Masculines? We have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so building in a foundation for themselves, slowly investing on the relationship. Okay, what else? We have the Two of Wands and we have the Six of Pentacles. Wonderful. And for the overall energy between the both of them, we have the Six of Cups. Lovely. That's a beautiful way to end the reading as a general reading for the both of them. All right, so let's start with the Divine Feminine. So we have the Star for the Divine Feminines, and this is really suggesting that at this moment she is definitely healing from certain wounds or pains from the past, any situations regarding relationships in general. I feel like she is taking it easy and working her way through and healing any wounds or any trauma perhaps that has caused her to slow down in the relationship, for it to start progressing now in a positive manner. Looks like she's been through a rough ride in the past in regards to relationships and maybe in regards to her masculine, but now is healing, much more stronger, much more stabilized, and is willing to push forward in the relationship. I feel that she's in a safe space to trust, perhaps to have faith that things can go well in the relationship. So she's definitely optimistic in the relationship right now at this moment. The masculines have the Seven of Pentacles, and this is suggesting that he is being a little bit patient in how the things are progressing in the relationship. He is much more, I think, more calculative, more I think he likes to plan things more. So I think the masculines are planning the situation, planning the steps into building a foundation with the feminine, or merging their energies together and taking it slowly, step by step, and tending to the gardens, nurturing the relationship. And I feel like she's doing a lot of the nurturing herself, because here she's pouring the waters down into and nourishing the plants, nourishing the soil. And I feel this is really connecting it to him, and I feel like she's nurturing the plants here. So I feel like she does carry a lot of water within herself to give to the relationship, right? And now that she's healed, I think she can progress on it even more. And I feel like he's also doing his part and tending to the relationship, but I feel like he's aware that it will take time, and I feel that he's aware that patience is needed in order for the relationship to progress in a positive direction. Okay, now with the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have the High Priestess, and this is suggesting that at this moment she is kind of very reserved at this point, stepping back a bit, more observing the situation, observing the relationship more than taking action. So this is opposite. This is an opposite card from the Magician. The Magician is all about taking action and initiating things. The High Priestess is quite opposite from that. She doesn't initiate on anything. Instead, she steps back and thinks twice and observes the situation first and analyzes it and uses her intuition to guide her and knowing what steps to take before she makes the initiation, right? So before she takes steps into the relationship and moving it forward. So that's her at this point. Right now, she's highly intuitive. She's very psychic this month of June, and she may be receiving certain messages regarding the relationship. Okay, maybe certain messages and letting her know on how she needs to step forward and how to interact with her divine masculine. So definitely highly intuitive this month. The divine feminines are really stepping up their game in the sense of getting a clear picture of her relationship. Okay, with the divine masculines, we have the Two of Wands, and that is suggesting that he is definitely contemplating on the relationship, on making a choice whether to pursue with his divine feminine or not. He is definitely using his intuition as well. I think they're both highly intuitive this month. They're both contemplating in regards to the relationship. She's much more psychically heightened. Like her intuition is much more heightened this month, and it's something to do with some information coming in, some channeling or healing, some healing that's taking place for her that is going to allow her to kind of open that channel, open that gate, and be able to receive much more information than usual. And as he's planning, to invest in the relationship, he's also contemplating and trying to make choices on whether this is a good pursuit or not, or whether he should pursue his feminine or not. Okay, so he's definitely also using his intuition, probably contemplating and moving somewhere because he's holding the globe. So he could be wondering where could be the best options and possibilities for him that could fulfill him. So definitely he is exploring new horizons and very curious into seeing what potential and possibilities can bring forth into exploring these new horizons. Okay, and locations. So that's quite an exciting energy for the masculines. Looks like there is one place he's interested. So yeah, I think they should definitely pursue that. For the divine feminines, we have the Temperance. So this is suggesting that because she is highly intuitive this month and receptive, this is allowing her to be a bit more patient as well, and allowing divine timing to take place. Usually, maybe she is much more impulsive than usual and wants to pursue things quite quickly, but she's definitely receiving information this month that is telling her to be a little bit more patient in regards to the relationship, and more patient in regards to accelerating things and kind of weighing it out. Perhaps it is not the right time. Perhaps there are certain things that needs to be resolved, or perhaps outside forces are in control of certain things and cannot proceed, in action yet at this moment. Perhaps certain things need to be resolved or need to slowly start to come to the surface before she can take action. Okay, and that's what I sense with the divine feminine, is that she is just pulling back a bit because she is relying on divine right timing and being much more patient right now. The masculines, they are definitely giving their part. They are definitely exchanging their love, exchanging their attention. He is willing to give to the feminine, willing to show her still that he's interested, willing to keep nourishing the plants, right? Keep feeding on the relationship. And that's really healing her, I think. I think him nurturing it is really helping her to heal certain wounds from the past, probably, or in regards to relationships in general, right? There's lots of water, I feel, lots of healing waters, okay? And tempering the impulsiveness usually that perhaps the feminine could feel. So yes, he's definitely giving his exchange to the feminine, and looks like the feminine also is giving her exchange of love. And you do see it here with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about sharing emotions, sharing their love. It's an innocent connection. It's the first stages of love, before it becomes a deeper commitment, before there is much more depth in the relationship. The Six of Cups is suggesting that there is definitely going to be an exchange of love between the both of them. They are definitely going to connect more and kind of show hints that they are interested in each other. Kind of like an innocent romantic vibe I feel between the both of them. So yes, very, very nice, very healing for the month of July for the feminines and the masculines. So let's see further into the reading for the both of them. Okay. For the feminines, we have emotional loss. So she is grieving this month. And the masculines is deception and envy. So, let's take a look at this further. So, I am relating the emotional loss with the star. So, I think she could have gone through some sort of emotional turmoils regarding certain situations outside of the relationship. And that is causing her to heal certain wounds, certain pains from the past, certain emotional losses that she may have gone through. And yes, that's her heart space here. Her heart chakra is still very wounded and still going through a healing process. And I feel she is going to go through that healing. I have a feeling that they are higher forces that are going to help her out. That are going to be actually pouring out the healing waters for her. Like a support system, I feel. There will be a support system for her. Not really on the third dimensional reality in the 3D. It's going to be more in the 4D, in the 5D, maybe in the 6D. So, higher realm. I feel something like an assistance from somewhere higher will come forth to heal this wound of her. And this is a great opportunity, actually. She may have an ability to channel these higher beings, perhaps, that can come and assist her. And which explains why she has the High Priestess here, because she's very in tune this month. I feel like it's like a direct channel, a direct link to these beings, and that will assist her in healing this deep wound. Now, this is outside of the relationship, but it could be regarding the relationship as well, helping her to pursue the relationship, healing these parts of herself in order to pursue in the relationship, I feel. Now, with the masculines, we have the deception and envy. So he may be suspicious of the divine feminines, maybe not being fully honest with him. He may feel that, he may get certain intuitive messages indicating that she may not be fully honest with him, or she may be interested in other people at this time. I feel like she may be, but at this time she's not really focused on that. I feel like in her perspective, I feel like she's mostly focused on healing. But the divine masculines may feel there may be some deception or some envy in regards to what she is doing at this time. So they really need to heal a part of themselves as well. The divine masculines have to heal this part of themselves, and I think perhaps certain spirit guides will help assist those wounds that the masculines may carry as well, and to not overthink the situation, because in what I see in the divine feminist perspective is that I think she's mostly tuning into herself and trying to heal any wounds within her. So and maybe that's why he's contemplating whether to make a choice with her or not, seeing that he could be suspicious of her as well. But it looks like the divine feminines will be mostly focused on their inner work and inner healing. Okay. All right. So let's take one more card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle to get more in depth in relation to this reading. We have faith in the process. So there could be a lot of confusion this month between the both of them, especially with the divine masculines. They're definitely very confused in regards to the relationship, not really certain if things are progressing in the right way, in the way they want it to, could be suspicious of her, right? And there can be a lot of confusion, and she may be losing her track, she may be getting out of balance with her masculine because of all these wounds and healings that she needs to go through, and also stepping back a bit because she doesn't want to progress on things too quickly because perhaps it is not the right time yet. So all these things can give him mixed signals, and same with the divine feminines, could feel like there could be an emotional loss with him as well, seeing that there could just be so much confusion. And I think what Spirit is trying to say is that to still have faith in the process, even though things may seem confusing, may seem like are not progressing, or there may be some suspicion, right, from the masculine, and some losses with the feminine. So even though Spirit is saying, even though you may be going through all these conflicts, internal confusion, keep the faith. Okay, keep the faith in the situation. Have faith that this is all part of the divine plan. Okay, and I get those messages with the star and the temperance. The star is telling me to have faith, and the temperance is telling me to trust in the process. Okay, even though things may seem confusing, it all has a purpose. There is a reason for everything. Okay, there is a reason why all this is happening. So just trust in the process. Okay. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. Okay, and I'll see you guys in my next love reading. Have a good one. Bye.